The content in this magazine could contain references of topics and difficult subject matter that may be triggering. Please honor yourself, inner knowing, and proceed with whatever help or guidance you feel is intuitively aligned. Welcome to Sovereign Magazine Podcast. I'm Nicole George, CEO and founder of Sovereign. I'm so happy you are here. We are the magazine podcast and community guiding 5 million women to their sovereign selves. From heart-led conversations to magical meditations, our inspiring guests will show you how they can help you step into your sovereign self. Are you ready to listen to your inner voice and step into your power? Then keep listening to hear all of the intuitive messages meant for you today. Hello, I have the privilege of reconnecting with Alli Burnett, one of our amazing contributors. She is a spiritual teacher, Reiki master, and she is dedicated to empowering women through self-love, mindfulness, and authenticity. She has been inspired by her own spiritual awakening that happened in 2020, where she decided to start focusing on divine feminine work and dismantling patriarchal conditioning. She now hosts many moon circles, goddess retreats, and transformational coaching programs that offer distance healing and Kundalini Reiki sessions along with quantum healing. I mean, what don't you do? My goodness. You have had such a powerful overcoming struggle with anxiety and self-expression, and you're very passionate about helping guide women towards freedom, love, and self-discovery. So welcome back.
Thank you so much. So good to be back.
It is. So today we're going to be talking about the meaning of life, which is our December new moon issue. And in your article, Beyond the Degrees, Finding True Fulfillment, you really talk about how we all kind of chase these external markers of success, like degrees and careers and finding certain types of relationships, and how most of the time that left you feeling really anxious and unfulfilled. So, for those who haven't read your article, maybe you can share a little bit about it and maybe like what inspired you to write about it.
Yeah. I think that when I was going through school and like leading up to going to college, like probably a lot of people around my age were still in that same kind of template, right? Like parents are encouraging us. I didn't even think I had a choice on whether or not I was going to college. It's just like you're going to college and you're gonna graduate in 4 years and then you're gonna get a job. It was like it was kind of everything was laid out for me, and I did do those things because that's what I thought I was supposed to do. And not to say I was miserable all the time, of course, but there was just some sort of like lack that I was feeling, like a connection to that path. But I couldn't, like, name it. I had no idea what it was or where it was coming from. And it wasn't until I went on a trip with a one of my best friends to Sedona, and at the time, we actually were not best friends. That was, like, the first friend trip. We had only hung out a couple of times. So, all in all, it ended up being a very, like, powerful trip for a lot of different reasons. It brought our paths together, but also while I was there in Sedona, I just felt this like I could feel it almost immediately where I just started getting inspired and over things that I never once thought about. I never thought about leading circles, being in the community. While I was on my spiritual unfolding, like I still was like, I'm a baby chicken. I don't know what I'm doing. But but one of the last nights we were in Sedona, we were just watching the sunset, and I just remember vocalizing, I want to be of service. And even hearing those words come out of my mouth, I was like, I don't know what that means. Like, what am I even saying? But that's all it took. That one, saying that out loud, I swear just started shifting things in the quantum. And it was like all of a sudden, little things here and there started sparking my interest. And I would just follow it and just see where it went. And it all seemed disconnected, but it wasn't at all. Like me diving into matriarchal studies, I'm like, I don't I didn't never been exposed to this. I don't know why I'm so fascinated and so drawn towards this, but now looking back, of course, it all makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, I love this so much. It's like following little breadcrumbs, right?
Mhm.
And I always say puzzle pieces for me because of the way that my spirit team talks to me is I swear they give me like the hardest piece of the puzzle to put together. And then I have to
Yeah.
figure out, oh, those actually connect. Okay, great.
Mhm.
Thanks. So that's how I feel like it is for me. For some people, it's like breadcrumbs, following the little path, but not for me. It's like these crazy hard puzzle pieces. But one of the things I wanted to talk about is that you really remind us in your article that every moment is a choice between abandoning ourselves and choosing ourselves. And how can we do that as a way to kind of turn back towards ourselves versus turn towards like pleasing or old patterns? Like, how do we really start to recognize when we're starting to abandon ourselves?
Yeah. Honestly, I think it is definitely a practice of starting to tune into your own personal, like, resonance in your body, your energy, your intuition. I do believe that all of us have all experienced, whether you have been in the spiritual space forever, especially as women, or you're just starting to expose yourself, we all have had those gut feelings or it's an emotional response, right? Like when we're people pleasing, when we say yes to something that we really mean no, we get grumpy, we feel frustrated, there's resistance, it's like we can't fool our body and what we're being drawn to. But I think the biggest thing between abandoning and honoring yourself is doing this thing going to take away from you, whether it is taking away from your emotional state or setting you back from, taking steps forward that you need to? Or are you honoring yourself and doing the hard thing and saying no or telling your parents I'm not going to college, like what is it, because that's what feels resonant in your body, or that's what feels, aligned, it feels good. There isn't this dissonance, and we're not stuck in our head ruminating or trying to talk ourselves into why we should do that thing. If we're in our heads and we're ruminating, then that's already an answer, because we're not meant to solve up here. you know all of the answers come very easily to our bodies. It's just a matter of tuning in and recognizing, like, in this moment, am I feeling the resistance or am I feeling the draw to move forward?
Are you looking for a space that actually feels good to be in? Join the Sovereign Community, the soul aligned social media platform made for conscious women like you. No ads, no trolls, no doom scrolling, just real women from around the globe sharing meaningful conversations, support, and a sense of community. It is free to join, free to be you, and full of women walking their sovereign path. Come be part of the movement. Join us today. Speaking of our bodies, for our special segment, Steps to Your Sovereign Self, you're going to be providing us with this amazing visualization and helping us to tap into ourselves more versus the external. So I'm going to turn it over to you and get
Okay,
ready for some magic.
great. Yeah, so you can go ahead and just close your eyes, taking a deep breath in and allowing yourself to just exhale fully. And wherever you are right now, giving yourself permission to just arrive, to be fully here in this moment. With every breath, just knowing that this is a space for remembering, not learning something new, but remembering what your soul already knows. And letting your shoulders drop, unclenching your jaw. And with every breath, feel your body soften. This is your moment to come home to yourself. I want you to imagine yourself standing in front of a large open field at sunrise. The air is cool and calm, and golden light is just beginning to spill across the horizon. And in front of you, you see a version of yourself that's been carrying the weight of old stories. Stories that say you're not enough, that it's too late, that you're not ready. And walk up to that version of you and gently place your hand over your heart. With love, whisper, "Thank you for keeping me safe, but I'm ready to release what no longer serves me." And as you speak those words, imagine those old beliefs dissolving, turning it into soft light, drifting into the air, making space for truth. Now imagine a golden light emerging from your chest, warm, radiant, alive. This is your essence, who you were before the world told you who to be. Ask silently, what am I here to create? What am I here to contribute? What feels like truth in my bones? Let the answers rise gently, not from your mind, but from deep within your body. Maybe you feel a word, a vision, a color. Maybe you simply feel a knowing. And see yourself living in alignment with that purpose. Doing work that lights you up. Speaking words that move people. Feeling peace, fulfillment, and freedom. And witness how your energy shifts when you're living from this truth. How your shoulders lift, maybe your heart opens, your breath deepens. You don't have to figure out how it happens. You just need to remember that it's already inside you. Now, bring one hand back to your heart and one to your lower belly. And whisper to yourself, I am ready to receive the vision that's meant for me. I trust that I am guided. I am safe to desire more. Now visualize a path forming before you, illuminated, open, full of possibility. And see yourself taking that first step, and then another. Every step guided by trust, by clarity, by purpose. Take one more deep, full breath in. And as you exhale, bring your awareness back into your body. You can wiggle your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, And as you open your eyes, just remembering your purpose isn't something you find, it's something you remember. In the moment you decide to see yourself clearly, the path becomes illuminated.
Wow, that was super powerful. I totally believe I was visited by a past life. I was
Ooh.
some old version of myself, and I was
Uh-huh.
male and I was gray, so, like, dead.
Uh-huh.
And I had luggage, like, carrying as much luggage as you could possibly think all over my back and stuff, and then I was slowly putting everything down. It was so cool.
Mm.
It was so
Wow.
cool, and then when there was the heart part, I was almost standing straight up,
Uh-huh.
and my heart started to illuminate yellow. So
Oh,
oh, it was so cool. So
I
cool.
love this. I feel like you always have, like, the most amazing experiences in these visualizations. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Man, oh,
I
so
guess I have a
cool."
good connection.
Yeah,
I'm connected in.
exactly.
Well, it's all your magic, so thank you
Oh,
so much. If you had an amazing experience, definitely comment below or go to community.sovereign-magazine.com. You can connect with Alli there. All of her details are in the show notes as well if you want to connect with her on socials, and she'll be back for some more, so stick around.
yay.
All right, much love.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening. I'll be back tomorrow with another soul-led entrepreneur here to help you step into your sovereign self. Subscribe to our magazine and podcast and join our global community for all the magic. Details to connect with today's guest or join the movement are in the show notes. And if you enjoyed this episode, please leave a review. It helps us reach our goal of guiding 5 million women to self-sovereignty.